Good morning. It's 6:15 right now, and I am going to finally go try one of the holiday drinks from Starbucks. Haven't gotten one yet, which is shocking. If you look at my sales history from last year, I got one like every day. But anyways, I haven't gotten one. I've been really into going into different coffee shops here in the mornings, so I just haven't gotten around to it, but we're gonna go. Please don't look at the back of my car. So when the time changed an hour back, well, I never understand which way it's going, but when the time flipped an hour forward for daylight savings, I was like, ooh, I'm never gonna adjust. I'm just gonna stay on this time, and then I'll be up early, which is actually what has happened, and I'm surprised that it's lasted a week now. But oh, it's telling me it's 39 degrees outside. It's freezing. Crazy. So I live with my parents, and I used to be kind of embarrassed, and I still kind of am. But here are the reasons that I do it. Saves money. But that's not even the main reason. The main reason is that I lived alone for 2 years in Chicago, and it was great, but I don't want to be that lonely again. I'm already lonely enough since I don't have like close friends here yet. I don't want to come home alone. It's just, why wouldn't I live with them at this point? There's more of like a why wouldn't I live with them? And the only reasons that I can think of are that like my independence is shot a little bit. That's probably the number one, actually, is that I feel like I can't have people over, especially people that I don't know very well. So I feel like it's probably a hindrance to me getting to know people and like connected here. I live alone. Well, no, why did I say that? I live with my parents. Oh gosh. Something that I really like about Nashville is that if you're driving before or after a certain time, the stoplights are just blinking yellow. They stop working, and they just are like, you do whatever you want. You just go for it. It's pretty awesome. The other ones are blinking red, so the other people have to stop, and then the yellow people can just go. Do people pick their nose? I have to ask, because I personally do a little bit, and I don't think it's that gross. Like, if you're getting out a bunch of crap, then that's a little nasty, but like, sometimes you just need to shove something around in there, you know? I don't know. I honestly don't get that grossed out by people picking their nose, but my mom thinks it's the grossest thing that you can possibly do. She literally hates it. I'm not a big fan of farting. I think that's kind of gross, especially if it smells bad. I'm just like, you just gas the room. That's uncalled for.
Hey, right with you.
Hi. Oh, okay.
What can I get started for you?
Can I do a Irish cream, a grande Irish cream cold brew with light ice?
Light ice, definitely. Anything else for you today?
Nope, that's it.
All right, it's gonna be $5.76 up at the window. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh yeah. That looks very yummy. I always park here. I always come to Starbucks, this specific one, because it's the best one. And then I park in Chili's and I drink my drink. I'm one of those people that likes to drink it immediately while it's still all foamy and stuff. It's good. I don't know. Kind of just tastes like a regular cold foam. Oh, it's good. Really good. I really like Starbucks' cold brew. If you live in the Brentwood area in Nashville, this is the best Starbucks in the area that I've found. Here's why. Actually, the one, if you go do the pickup in the Amazon Tower downtown, that's actually really good too. But this one is great because in the summer and winter, I think it was just too early today, they'll stand outside and take your order as you drive up like it's Chick-fil-A. And they'll like stand outside with a little iPad and then do it for you. And they're always so nice. Everybody from like who you place your order with to when you pick it up out of the window, and they always make it perfectly. I've never had them make it bad. And some Starbucks are iffy, you know? Like some Starbucks, the cold foam just goes, like it doesn't even sit there. It just goes straight into the drink. Like I've had that happen to me multiple times. Like this isn't the best. You can see, oh, it's pretty good actually. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty good. I've had better cold foams before, but this one's pretty good. But sometimes they're just really poorly made. So. Okay. Well, good morning. I hope you have a great day. On Friday, this is so embarrassing. I went to get my oil changed because I had never done that. Literally never. I've owned this car since 2018. I've never gotten my oil changed. My dad has done it before me, and my boyfriend, now ex-boyfriend by a long shot, used to get my oil changed for me. Take advantage of the men in your life. Hence, I had never had to do it myself. My like little genie in a bottle light had been on in my car for freaking a month. I go to this place where you just basically like pull up, like it's like a car wash, and you just sit there until like it's your turn and you drive in, and then they just do it while you're in the car. And I pull up and they're like, the guy's like waving me on like it's an airplane. I'm like, okay. And then he's like, I'm like, okay. And so, and then there's like 3 guys standing near the front of my car, and they're like, I'm like, oh, I don't know how to pop the hood of my car. And and he's like, ma'am, can you pop the hood, please? And I was like, I don't know how to do that. And they were like, all laughed at me, and then they came in and popped it for me. But now I know how to pop the hood of my car, so. And then afterwards, some guy comes over with some oily stick and is like, this is your oil level. And I was like, okay. I got them to change my oil. They upsold me on everything. They changed both of my wipers and my back wiper, and they poured some liquid into my gas tank that's supposed to clean it out. I doubt that it, I mean, who knows, it could work really well. I just would have absolutely no clue. But it was like originally supposed to be like, I don't know, $50, $60. See, I'm saying this and they could have robbed me and I wouldn't have known. But I ended up paying like $180. But I do have new windshield wipers, and they topped up my windshield fluid stuff, which I had been out for like months. So I think it was needed. Every time they were like, oh, do you want us to do this too? I was like, okay, yeah, go for it. And they just kept adding it up. 2020 ended up being like 180 or something like that. Why is that so funny? It's now 7:30. I'm still sitting in the parking lot watching TikToks.